Good morning. I hope you're off to a great start for this week. And here we are, beginning the second half of the course with a heavy week. I hope you've done some preliminary work as I have coached you since the very beginning day of class. Well, beginning before the class began, in the announcements telling you you had these three large assignments. So let me just highlight them uh, as I look at the blackboard on my other screen. You have the chapter 13 of Crouch to Read. You have the four PDF articles, except the one article, The Thuma and Bird, Not Who You Think They Are. That's a 2008 document, and I am offering you an option to spend 30 minutes studying the web page of three megachurches. Spend 45 minutes on it. That's a good deal instead of reading about 30 pages. Okay. And then we have the video, that size matters, great video for us to think about. And then our first assignment. That is to listen to an online church service, to be preferably live, and you listen to the whole service, not just the sermon, and you are to participate as much as is available, and then you're to write a blog about that experience. The blog is to include three crucial questions. What does internet watching lose and gain? That's a two-part question. The second one, how would you address the issue of a church member who is only attending online? If you're the pastor of that church and a member says, well, I feel a lot more comfortable staying home and watching you on TV while I'm still laying in bed in my pajamas. And the third one is, what about people who watch in addition to regularly attending your church, so that they keep in touch with their winter church in Arizona or Florida or Texas, or they keep in touch with their church where they were raised? It's in addition to. So that's an important assignment to think through, and it's a growing issue that we need to face straight on. The second assignment is a small church ministry experience. Last summer, Moody Press, well, it's now Moody Publishers, published this wonderful book by Carl Vaters. Last summer, powerful book. You will have a link in the printed announcement for the first three chapters of the book, and you can read that, get acquainted with it, and then write a 2-page paper reviewing insights you gained. Be sure to include an introduction and a conclusion. Or the second option is to spend 45 minutes reviewing the website of Rural Home Missionary Association and some of the articles that they have there, to spend at least 45 minutes reviewing that and then writing a 2-page paper about small town pastoral ministry and the insights you have gained from studying this website. It's a delight to read papers about people discovering this organization, which has been around for many, many years and is continuing to thrive and have a significant impact upon our nation. And then the third assignment is the demographic analysis of your community and church. And remember, the community column is to be statistically accurate. The church column is your estimate. Don't go asking people how much money you made or how much education do you have. Did you complete high school or not? Don't do that. You make an estimate. And so that's the details, and you'll notice under many of those they have to present at least four aspects, four different age groups, four different educational groups, four different marital family statuses, four economic levels. So I've talked about that before, but I just want to remind you that that's what's there. and then you present that chart, and the directions are very clearly there. And then you write, in addition to the chart, uh, the 5 items: cultural insights and issues from the accumulated data, any potential opportunities for you to help your church begin a new ministry in the community. But be realistic about your own financial and volunteer resources of the church. Don't say start a daily feeding program if your church is struggling financially. What can your church do, considering your finances and the number of people who are available? Who will do it? It should not be somebody ought to. It should be, I would be willing to help to do whatever it is. No pie in the sky deal. Okay, well, the other questions are there and you can read them very easily. So it's a great week, a week full of so much expansive learning, but it's forcing us to get out of our little cultural box and think in the bigger ministry context, whether it's a small church or a mega church. The question about our own community: are we ministering to the community around our church, or are we hoping that people will drive in from here or there so that we have a good worship attendance? Lots to think about. Have a fantastic week. God bless.